Hi, I'm Sandra Nelson and this is Urban Oasis. We're going to talk about making wreaths today. Fall is a great time for wreath material. This is from my neighbor. This is from a guy across the street, all free. If you don't have any materials in your own yard, then you can offer to help prune your neighbor's hedge. Anyways, so how I start is I make little pieces off of these longer branches. End bits are nice because they have the nice tip, but don't worry about a stub because the bulk can be used to fluff up a nice end tip on top. And when you collect up these pieces, you just need 4 or 5. You can thin this down a little bit. This is paddle wire. You just take your paddle wire. I leave a little tail at the top, and it only takes a couple quick wraps, 2 or 3. I cut it and twist it up. Very simple. It takes about 25 of these little bouquets to make a wreath. If you make them shorter and a more compact wreath, it takes a little more. You can dress them up, make pretty little posies with other things. Anything evergreen is great. Sometimes I use some viburnum tinus in there for the flower buds. Holly, of course, would be one that you would use. Yellow cedar, the blue spruce. So when you have all your little posies made, the next thing to do is work on your frame. If you buy one of the pre-made wire frames, you need to fluff it up a bit. You can do that with moss. I do it with my denuded branches. I just lay them in there, fill it up, I take my paddle wire, and I just wrap it around, and I end up with something that looks like this half of this. Now, something else you can do, if you don't have a pre-made form and you can't find one, is just make it with your denuded branches. You do that very easily. You just take your bits, overlap them, wire them up. You'll end up with quite a sturdy branch. It needs to have some bulk to it to keep a round form, otherwise it gets all oval and funny. So just do that. When it's about 3 feet, you just join it back in and you end up with this. It takes a bit of practice. You might have to do it a couple times or add some extra to it to thicken it up till you get a nice round that you're happy with. So once you have one of these, I'll work on my one I already started. It's a simple matter of adding your little bouquets. And you do that by you just lay them down, and you find your paddle wire, and you'll need to anchor the first one in, and just loop it over the frame. And usually just a couple of wraps is good. And you just keep building that on, couple wraps at a time. Just keep going. Now, if you want to add some accents, odd numbers is good. I'm going to put 3 on this one. When I get closer to here, I'll add this in so it's evenly spaced out. And when you're done, you can also decorate it with bows or whatever you like. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Quick, simple, and a great hostess gift at Christmas. This is Sandra, and this has been a gardening moment. We support HCP Melcuvalier building campaign, Plant a Garden, Grow a Building.
Do you want to try that last bit?
Yeah,
Just say it again. Just stand there and say it again.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Yep.
This has been a gardening moment. We support the Melcuvalier campaign, Grow a Garden.
No, this is the HCP Cuvalier Pavilion campaign.
Pavilion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
HCP Cuvalier Pavilion, Plant a Garden, Grow a Building.
Yeah.
Okay. This has been a gardening moment. We support the HCP Cuvalier Pavilion.
Just say, this is Sandra at Urban Oasis. We support Plant a Garden, Grow a Building.
Easy. Okay.
Yeah.
This is Sandra at Urban Oasis. We support Plant a Garden, Grow a Building.